There's one of our debutants, but a man who has won a world title, a former Lakeside champion, enjoying his walk-on, enjoying Nathan Aspinall's walk-on, as he sets foot on the big stage here in MK for the first time in his career, looking for his first ever win on a big televised stage in PDC darts. But he is up against the Asp, winner of the UK Open and winner of the World Match Play. A couple of times he's reached the semi-finals of this event, but a wounded Asp, really disappointed, gutted not to be in the Premier League lineup this year. The fight back starts now, because last year, Mark Webster, he was one of the most dangerous players in the world, winning titles and threatening to win more in pretty much every series of events we have.
He still is as well. I expect the response to be positive, and I think Nathan sort of made the point on social media he was disappointed, but again said he was probably fortunate last year, so these things balance out. I think naturally the way the rankings will progress for him this year, he'll put himself back in the fold next year. But for now, it's about focus on winning major titles, and it starts here at the Winmau World Masters against a tricky opponent who will obviously be here to try and win the match, Dan, but when it's happened so quickly for him, he'll just be delighted to be sharing the big stage with Nathan.
Well, Shane McGuirk got his place on the PDC circuit at Q School, which took place right here in this room a few weeks ago. It was the 8th consecutive year he'd come to Q School. This is the first time it worked for him.
140.
And within a fortnight or so, he's qualified for this, playing at the Masters for the first time. It is a dream month.
Yeah, and again, we talk about Nathan doing the right things in terms of responding this year. What about Shane? Lost in the final qualifying round to get to Ali Pali. He'd have been rather deflated watching the World Championship, but instead he's obviously been on the practice board, been really positive, and he finds himself, as you made out, Dan, he's got a tour card, and he's now on the big stage here at Milton Keynes.
98.
First max.
Produced
by the arrow. Shane McGuirk for the first 180 of this one.
$134. Shane, you require 72.
That's the opening leg on throw, potential in 14 darts. He's going to need that 15 dart.
32.
Just a little edgy, that second dart at the 16,
91.
close to the 7. Will he get another go?
Gets the treble, gives him 2 darts for the leg. Gonna need that second, double 10.
71. Shane, you require 40.
The dart already for this opening leg. That offers nothing. Just got to forget about that one. Over to double 10. Ah, that's a good dart. That's a really good dart. The first one was nervy. The second one just pulled slightly, but a really good third dart in the double 10, and hold a throw for Shane.
100.
If you're Nathan Aspinall, Mark, and you're watching that at the back of the stage, how are you feeling when that last dart goes in?
It's always the same. It is the fight. When the last dart goes in, no matter where you are in the match, you want that opportunity, whether it be the first leg or a crucial leg in the third set. You think you're going to get that chance. It's a little easier to take this early in the match, but you're just thinking, my opponent's nervy here. It's his first time on a big stage, really, in the PDC. But credit Shane, composed himself at the double 10.
60.
Nathan, one of the guys that was involved in the World Series action in the Gulf. Pretty impressively as well, Mark. Didn't pick up a title, but walked away from it probably thinking, I'm playing some good stuff at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sick of playing Lawrence O'Largan. But he was...
58. Nathan, you
there was a bit of drama in the performance in Bahrain, but the week after, well, a few days after in Saudi, I like what I saw. And when he was eliminated the semi-final stage, he just run out of a little bit of steam, Nathan. He said the break came at the wrong time. It was all positive, and this could be positive as Aspinall has a ton-plus finish to level up this opening set.
Leg, straight to breakfast. Game on.
Deciding leg of the set.
100.
did think as well, but Nathan Aspinall throw
135.
over the past sort of 6 to 8 months has looked as solid as ever. He'll still have that little step back if things ain't set right in his hand.
140.
That's so fluent. And it led to some title wins last year. Runner-up at the Players' Championship finals in Minot as well.
Yeah, the floor events, the Euro Tours, the World Series events, the Premier events, or majors, if you will. He at least reached the final in every one of those series and picked up a whole load of titles, particularly on the European Tour, where he's finally figured that series out. #1 in the world in Europe last year, Nathan Aspinall. Got to stay straight. And that treble makes his next visit a whole load easier.
Yeah, you can see Shane just muttering to himself there. Knew he probably needed a treble. Yes, okay, the
Nathan,
141 is gettable.
130.
But Aspinall will be quietly confident. If he doesn't take the 130, he'll be returning to tidy it up.
A quick look at the scoreboard just to make sure he knows what he wants. He's going for it, double five.
120. Shane, you acquire 141.
We saw Madders Rasmussen in the previous match be very decisive on a 10 finish at a crucial time. Let's hang fire. Look at this from Shane. Brilliant from Shane McGuirk. What a shot that was.
Shane McGuirk.
And he enjoyed that. Booked his place here 24 hours. Had to play 5 matches. And that was really composed, really decisive. Aspinall would have been plotting his route at the 10. I think even I jumped the gun. That's a brilliant finish from Shane.
That is 113 set average from Nathan Aspinall. He had darts to win every leg, but he has lost the set. And he's kicked off 26 with the darts at the start of set 2. McGuirk doesn't look like he's going to jump all over it.
46.
McGuirk knew his route, didn't he? As soon as he went up there, he knew where he was going. We've had a huge moment already in this match.
100.
Winner of this one to face either Ryan Joyce or Jan van Veen. That's the final match in tonight's action. Two of the best finishers, arguably the 2 best finishers in the game. Nightmare leg this from Nathan Aspinall.
58.
In a set that he could quite easily have won in set 1, if he makes a mess of this leg, all of a sudden he's under it because he's odds on to end up 2 sets down.
And this is where
96.
Shane's got to make hay. His opponent's gone off the ball slightly here. But he's got to hammer home the advantage. Really likeable guy, Shane McGuirk.
60.
Like you've said, the effort he's put just to get a tour card, he's had to stay patient. He knows, he's shaking his head. He'll feel he's missing a trick in this leg, and he still may get away with it.
84.
Aspinall's had 5 visits to the board here, and he's not even down to a finish, although McGuirk might be joining in.
85.
Just enough to get within finishing range for Shane McGuirk.
$100. Shane, you acquire 152.
Arguably an easier finish than the 141, but he couldn't find the first treble.
96. Nathan, you
Aspinall's had a
acquire
1-2-1.
108.
Really important this for Nathan.
1 dart at double 16. That's all he needs. It was not a good leg of darts, that, but the finish was excellent from Nathan Aspinall.
Opportunity missed in that leg, you feel, for Shane McGuirk. Slow start from Nathan, but finished really well.
140. 140. 123.
Crucial as well, Dan. Qualifying for this event for Shane, for Nathan as well. It's ranked now, isn't
40.
it? You're defending nothing from 2 years ago, so it's all profit for these players. You really want to take this opportunity. For Nathan, it's about sort of progressing at the rankings. For Shane McGuirk, it's about setting himself up because he's got 2 years to stay on the tour now. That's the immediate aim.
Yeah, just a little kickstart for Shane McGuirk. $5 grand minimum ranking money from this campaign.
58.
But Nathan Aspinall with his first 180. Chance here to level up the game at one apiece. Tops he wants for an 11-darter. World-class stuff from the Asp.
Nathan Aspinall. Third set, first leg, Shane to third first. Game on.
That first leg of the second set, put that to one side. This is a brilliant performance from Nathan so far. Averaging 104.5, 3 from 6 on the doubles. And there was a really dodgy leg in there as well.
Well, he's had darts to win every leg of the match so far. 5 legs played.
92.
Of course, it is set play, so it's not about who wins the most sets, not legs. Matas Rasma could have beaten James Wade a little earlier on this evening by winning fewer legs than the machine.
43. 100.
I mentioned played a lot of darts over the last 24 hours, Shane. 5 matches. Big scalp in there. Cameron Menzies, but victories over Scott Waits and Keane Barry as well.
99. 100.
Working his way into the treble and working his way down to a finish, but it is a big ask. Could go to the bullseye.
70. Shane, you require 158.
The end went to the 15s. Single would have left the 170.
Just took his time then, Nathan. Just took a step back.
134.
Good set up from Shane.
Nathan, you require 140.
Nice and high, avoid the flights. Just like that, leaves himself on top, just in case there's a mistake.
Edging closer, that is more of a guide, but can't use it. Just looks slightly edgy on the doubles here, Shane. It's understandable. And it's Nathan with the first big roar of the match. Looking to take control, and he'll hope to race away with a tie here. Still work to be done, though.
And the former match play champion into the lead for the first time in this game. And that's a breaker throw as well, so a hold here puts him a set up. And as you can see, there's big gaps between him and the averages, set by set. Granted, we're only in leg 2 of this third set. But he will feel like he's the better player. He's just been undone in one set by that majestic 141 check-in.
140.
Yeah, obviously Nathan will have been pleased how he played last week. He was okay at the World Championships, beaten by an inspired Kevin Dutz for a couple of sets, having led 3 sets to 2, Nathan. There's not a lot you could have done about that, so he'd have backed himself in this contest even before starting tonight, but he'd known about the threat from Shane, and the threat has been there and is still there from Shane. But Nathan, you feel his experience is starting to tell.
58. Nathan, you require 138.
Time is on his side. He might not need much of it.
78.
Stay down there, Shane. try and fill up.
171.
Fingers crossed for him that there's some
60.
errors on the doubles. But Nathan has been finishing well. 4 from 7. Not the end of the world. He goes to an open bed now and pins the open bed and has a set lead, and you have to say deserves that advantage. The average over 102, call it 15 points more than his opponent. He's just a little frustrated now, Shane. You can't take anything away from Nathan.
140.
When you average 103 and hit more than half your darts at doubles, you are going to win an awful lot of games of darts.
95. 100.
Just the one maximum from Aspinall tonight, but he's having so few visits where he's failing to pick up a treble. It's always ton 40s. 4 trebleless visits in the match so far. It's nearly 4 times that number for Shane McGuirk.
Good change of plan there, Nathan. He was going to go downstairs. Decided to shuffle left. Just
66.
overcooked it there. We're going to call that a poor visit. It is 66. He still found a treble, but that's how good Nathan's been in this contest.
140.
How about this for a setup?
171.
Perfect from Nathan Aspinall. Leaves himself double 12 to go a leg away from victory.
Quarter-finalist here 12 months ago.
Nathan
Aspinall lost to Dimitri van den Berg, but there were some decent victories in the opening round against Andrew Gilding, then Cameron Menzies, and he's heading to the second round again here.
7 legs straight to third first. Game on.
5 legs on the spin.
100.
He missed darts to win the 2 legs that he's lost in this game. Took that heroics from McGuirk to win the opening set with a 1-4-1 finish, but this has been very, very impressive. Can be easy, can't it, to get knocked by a shot like that? And to be fair, it did look like it at the start of the second set, but he still got away with that leg and then found his stride again.
The fact he won that leg was a bit of a let-off and just allowed him to sort of take a deep breath and relax.
140.
Shane will stick to the task, but unless there's a bit of a let-off from Nathan, there's no sign that was smiling before he threw the third dart.
80.
The Asp knows he's got this game in the palm of his hand.
48.
It's been a brilliant month for Shane McGuirk. He's not done here yet, but it's looking likely that Nathan will complete the job. But from here, Shane will just focus on the positives if he can't work his way back into the contest.
140.
Brilliant last start.
Nathan, you acquire 90.
It asks a question of the Asp. He has had most of the answers tonight. Well, that was aggressive. He's hit the 19 going for the bullseye. Gets the treble to tidy it up and win the game. That is a magnificent display from Nathan Aspinall. A moment of magic from McGuirk early on that got him a set, but then total domination from the Asp to follow that. 6 unanswered legs, 3 unanswered sets, an average of close to 106, and Nathan Aspinall has flown through to round 2.